have the 4-hour price chart for CrowdStrike Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker CRWD. So as we can see here, the stock has completely fallen off of a cliff. There was a major IT outage that was connected to Microsoft operating systems, and it led to significant delays with businesses in many different industries, banks, hospitals, airlines. The list goes on and on. It's a story that it really has been covered, so I won't go into it too much here. But in terms of the share price action, the effect here has been quite dramatic. Recent highs came in just below the $400 mark, roughly $398.21, which was posted on the July 9 trading session. And if you go back and look at my videos previously, you'll see that I made the decision to exit this stock 1 week earlier. This would be July 2nd, July 2. That would be this large arrow here, just to sort of emphasize, the fact that this trade absolutely caught the top, before everything really collapsed here. Of course, this was not based on any, premonition or prediction that CrowdStrike was going to cause a major IT outage or anything like that. I exited the position based on fundamental valuation metrics. I mean, the forward PE ratio had just reached territory that was just sort of ridiculous and absurd, and it just for that reason alone, I thought that it was enough to close the position. And as we can see here, this was right near this $400 top, and now prices have completely collapsed. So, obviously there's a lot of, concern and worry with respect to this stock. And in addition to that, there's a large amount of negative momentum that is currently, characterizing share price action at this point. But contrarian trading strategies tend to do best in the market. I mean, if you're actually able to catch a bottom in a stock, and then buy the stock, those tend to be the best opportunities to actually gain profits. So I will be looking for opportunities here to play this in the opposite direction. I will be looking to buy into this stock once again. This was bad news. It was definitely a black eye for the company. But you would really need to start to see more events like this in order to justify sort of a sustained decline like this. The way things currently are, I think that this market reaction is a bit overdone. As long as there are no more negative news events like this, we could actually be in store for a fairly significant bounce at this point. So I'll just kind of go over some of the things that I'm looking for to see, what would actually be needed in order to really pull the trigger and start to enter into another position here from the bullish perspective once again. So here, one of the things that I'm looking at the moment would be the trading volume activity itself. We have started to kind of diminish in terms of the overall interest that's being devoted to the stock. Overall, it is still quite negative in the most recent trading periods. But the level of these, sell orders, the amount of sell orders, the number of sell orders has really started to diminish quite quickly, and I would expect that to continue. Currently, we're trading just above 256 in share prices. If we use this prior dominant trending move here, we did have a bit of a fib extension level, which came in at just above 247. So this is less than $10 away from current market prices, and we did see ultimate lows here coming in at 250.22. If we did venture into roughly this 247.50 territory here, I would consider new long positions as a viable trading strategy, because I don't see the downside extending much further from here. There are some negative factors that do need to be pointed out, however. In particular, we can call some attention here to this negative indicator reading in the relative strength index. So, for example, we have been seeing a negative declining condition in this stock for quite a while. This really began toward the end of May, the second half of May of this year, and we have seen some continued price movements lower. But as we can see here, we have fallen below 15 in the relative strength index, and we're starting to, attempt to roll out of this area. So, we're not quite in extreme oversold territory just yet, but we're very close to there, and we're starting to roll out here. If we kind of zoom in a bit on the relative strength index reading itself, we can see here that the purple line is ready to cross over this yellow line. So specifically what that means is that, the relative strength index is on the verge of crossing above its own exponential moving average. If this occurs as the indicator itself is rolling out of oversold territory, that would be a fairly significant bullish signal. You could start to use that as a basis for long positions in the stock, in my view. So, in addition to that, what I would like to see, in addition to the indicator reading rolling out of oversold territory, I would like to see a little bit of positive evidence here in the trading volumes themselves. I think we're getting closer to this area because, we are still seeing selling pressure here, but it is definitely starting to diminish overall. So, this is something that needs to be watched here. And if we do start to see share price activity start to roll over out of oversold territory as the stock is finding some support here in anticipation of this 1618 Fibonacci extension level. I would consider this to be a viable signal, which would suggest that share price action could be reaching a bottom here and be ready to start trending higher. One other factor to watch will be this moving average cluster here, this exponential moving average cluster, which is showing a lot of negative activity because these moving averages are showing negative crossovers. So for example, this yellow line here is crossing below the blue line, which suggests that the 20 period exponential moving average is crossing below the 200 period exponential moving average. Similar activity is happening here with the orange and purple lines. The 50 period exponential moving average is the orange line, and the purple line is the 100 period exponential moving average. So these continue to cross over one another, and this is a negative signal as well. But if we can start to slow the descent here, I would start to view that as a positive signal. And then if we do see these three events occur at the same time, I would probably be willing to start entering into long positions at that point. So here's the current market analysis for CrowdStrike Holdings Incorporated, stock ticker CRWD. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.